Have you ever asked yourself, do you want to change your life? Well, I have. So what are you waiting for? Okay, the message man is here in his unfinished basement. All right, so I just shot about a 5 to 7 minute video and I was not recording. And all my papers fell all over the floor. So anyway, again, this week I'm going to try to shoot from the hip, but um, if you've been watching my videos each week, I'm putting a test, experimenting to create a habit in 66 days. Pretty much any habit, Robert Sherman says. So my habit for this 66 days is to create a YouTube channel. I'm going to become a YouTuber. Why? Why not? It excites me. I'm having fun. And hopefully one day, I hope I can help young kids start creating good habits when they're young. So if you could learn that when you're young, by the time you're 30, you could be, creating any life you want, man. Anything. All right? Jets, whatever. Great athlete, whatever it is. So today is day 24. I show everybody that each week. I do something every day to work on my habit, whether it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That's how we create a habit in 66 days. Yeah, first 20 days, they say, is destruction of the old habit, and that was not following through with things, and now I'm following through. That's a new habit. Next 20 days is messy in the middle, unfamiliar, renovation, and then the last 20 days, it starts to become automaticity, and it's a habit. All right, so my habit is to become a YouTuber, and this is just something I want to do maybe for the rest of my life. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about a couple things, and it's about always complaining because I have a habit of doing this. This is a bad habit, but when I think this is the best of times, and people complain about everything. Now I'm not talking about the COVID virus. I mean, I'm not even going to talk about that. That's that. But I'm talking about shelter. You have a roof over your head. It's not like you're looking for a cave or a teepee to live in or a log cabin and a horse to get around. I'm talking about you have cars, you go anywhere you want. You have couches. I have a couch that it has electric reclining chairs with phone chargers in it and cup holders and things of this nature. 200 years ago, they certainly didn't have that. So we have all these things. We have comfort like nobody's business. Sit in a sheltered house and watch TV so you don't even have to use your mind. You could just lose it in some show. And that's kind of what I want to talk about is we are living in the greatest times. We have so many conveniences, and yet everybody's complaining about this and that. And, maybe go 3, 4, 500 years back. I mean, you were lucky if you had a place to live and a robe. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop complaining so much. All right, let's start enjoying the shit we have and be grateful, man. Great gratitude. That's a big one. I'll on another time. um. So anyway, I want to talk about the way we think, and we have thinking habits, and there's some people who have great thinking habits and have great, wonderful lives. But this video is for the people who have a hard time with their thinking habits and are always, stopping themselves from doing things and bettering themselves. So that's what these videos are about, because the message man sometimes used to get caught up in a loop of this sucks. Why is this happening? I can't do this. If she would do this or he would do that, or if I had better luck, or all these stupid shit. The government, man, you could blame everything and never keep trying to move ahead because it's so easy to get caught in that loop of thinking productively because it's too hard. I don't have time. I got 4 kids, man. I got to feed them. I got to take care of the house, car insurance and real estate insurance and all these real things. They're there and they're not going anywhere. But I could choose not to make that a big deal because it just is, man. That's life, man. And we're all just part of this source of energy, and we just keep moving ahead, man. So we're alive, just like the birds, the bees, and the trees. That's what's funny about us humans. We think so much. We have such a strong conscience that we hold ourselves back from becoming our potential. A tree doesn't say, "Oh, I'm not going to grow to the biggest tree I can be." No, that tree is just naturally going to grow to its best tree. The bee doesn't say, "This is too much pollen I'm carrying around on my back little fuzzy legs there." And the bird who's teaching his baby bird how to eat a worm and make a nest so he can teach his baby bird, and ants and all of that stuff. But humans, we hold ourselves back from becoming the best we could be. So I'm gonna, try to work on being the best I could be because I wasted a lot of time. But you know what? I'm 51 years old now, and I'm feeling like I'm 20 years old because I'm so excited that, I've read a lot about like personal development and watched a lot of videos, and there's a lot of stuff out there in this genre that you could learn. You could learn to be anything. There's a book about everything. If you want to lose weight, if you want to get in shape, if you want to become a millionaire, if you want to be a stockbroker, you name it, there's a book out there and you could do it. So it comes down to what I've been watching a lot of these gurus and whatnot about programming the mind. And I'm going to give you a couple examples how our minds have been programmed. And it's pretty cool, I think. So first of all, like when you're a baby and you're learning to walk, you're crawling, you learn to walk, you're trying to walk, and you're never going to give up on trying to walk. Your parents aren't going to say, "Oh, it's been over a year, he hasn't learned to walk." No, you're going to keep trying till you learn how to walk, and that's the nature of everything in life. Like I said, trees, bees, birds, humans. But we learn to walk, and then we start to learn to think, and somewhere that we need to work on this. So, we talking about programs. You get programmed like in the third grade. You're like you kind of learning times table, and you do it so many times that it becomes so automatic. It's built in your subconscious. You don't even think about it. But here's an example: 6 times 7. Yeah, 42. 8 times 9. Yeah, 72. You really don't think about it because it's a program built in. So if we know that if we do things repetitively, that we could program ourselves, then why not program things that you want to program for yourself? Like, being fit, like eating healthy, like quitting smoking. And, for me, the message man likes to put him down. So the message man is going to work on my next 66 days is going to be slowing down on putting him down. You dig? Okay, so let me see. So we talked about, so program. I want to give a couple more examples. So we talked about the times table, and you saw how obvious that was. You just know the numbers. So also like speaking English. Okay, so here's the message man living in America. He knows how to speak English, and let's say the message man was a little bitty baby, and for some reason I had to get adopted by some Chinese people, and I got sent over to China, and I grew up over there. The message man was speaking Chinese because it's a program, so you could see that would be a reality. If I grew up in China, I'd be speaking Chinese. So we program our minds. But I was brought up here, and I'm programmed to speak English. So if we know these things that we can program our mind, this is where I'm going. Let's program our mind towards things that are good for us. What else? Okay, another example is like driving a car. The first couple times you drive in a car, I don't know, maybe you're too cool, but I know I was scared shit and, putting in a drive on the brake. Did I hit the gas too hard? Turning, looking for cars, worrying I don't hit other people. Now when I drive shit, man, I can drive with my knee, texting somebody and eating a goddamn bagel. I mean, that's not a good habit, but I'm just saying that's how the routine, you don't even have to think about driving. You having a conversation with your wife and yelling at your kids in the back seat while you're driving because it's programmed. So now that we know this and that we can program ourselves, let's program the things we want in our life. What do you want in your life? What habit do you want to create this 66 days? Do you want to get in better shape? Do you want to eat healthier? Do you want to feel energetic in the morning? Do I want my basement to be finished? Okay, well, these are examples. So what I'm saying to you, I don't actually have a message, but the message man's message, I'm going to come up with something real quick, is program yourself, man. You could do it. We got one life. And now we know we could program ourselves. I just gave you several examples. So program your life. Create your future. Create your future, the future you want. Go ahead, man. Let's get it. The message man got things to do, so this is one cut. The other one wasn't recorded, so I don't do that much. I might do a little editing and stuff like that. I'm not about perfection. I'm about, let's get the message out there, man. Peace. Hey, and I love you all. You dig? In life, to mess around, you got one life. Let's go. You got to get serious, man. The message man. Sometimes to figure out your life, you have to talk to yourself. You have to ask yourself some questions. What do I want to do? Life, make it great. Who do I want to be? How can I make myself better? So hit subscribe and take a ride, because it's only going to get better. Peace.